How did they ever think these ideas would make it to air? Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 banned TV episodes.
So it's just you and Topanga?
Yes.
Alone in a hotel room?
Yes.
On prom night?
Yes.
So, what you do?
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at television episodes that were banned from airing for various reasons. We're considering those that have either been banned outright from airing at all, and those banned from re-airing due to backlash and/or controversy.
People don't have to imagine bad things all the time, you know. We can imagine good things, too.
Number 10. The Encounter, The Twilight Zone.
Miss Bowles down the street sent me over. She said you wanted someone to take care of your lawn.
To be honest, we're surprised more Twilight Zone episodes weren't banned. While this episode could have been banned for being overly violent or disturbing, it was the incredible racism of it that got the episode axed. The Encounter originally aired on May 1st, 1964, and it served as the 151st episode of the series. However, the episode received harsh criticism for its depiction of Asian American character Arthur Takamori. The character garnered complaints from viewers, who disagreed with the character's backstory and racial overtones. The episode was banned from syndication for over 50 years, before it finally emerged on the Sci-Fi Channel in 2016.
It's never enjoyed a rerun. And shucks darn, I missed out on my residuals on that one.
Number 9. Oeuf, Hannibal.
Children transport us to our childhoods.
Hannibal was an incredibly graphic series that shot violence unlike any other show on television. And while most episodes featured scenes of horrific violence, a few moments in the series' 4th episode, Oeuf, hit a little too close to home. The episode revolves around a woman who brainwashes young boys into killing their families.
I brought my own family to this home invasion.
The series' creator, Brian Fuller, thought this episode was too inappropriate to air after the Sandy Hook shooting, and requested that NBC pull the episode in the US. The network honored his wish, and the episode was broken into webisodes and aired over the internet. It was later included on the DVD and streaming sites in its proper chronological order.
When misery reigns, it pours.
Number 8. Bored, She Hung Herself, Hawaii Five-0.
Now listen to me when I'm talking.
I am not one of your patients.
We'll give you one guess as to why this episode was banned. An episode of Hawaii Five-0's second season, titled Bored, She Hung Herself, has supposedly been lost to time. Airing in January 1970, the episode centered around a woman who attempted a yoga exercise that required asphyxiation. The exercise ends up going wrong when the woman gets herself hanged, and the police are called in to investigate. One unlucky viewer then decided to attempt the exercise themselves, and suffered the same fate as the character. Due to the unfortunate accident, the episode was never re-aired, and has never been included in the show's various home video releases.
Did you see her? Yeah. Are you sure that it's Wanda? Positive.
Number 7. Electric Soldier Porygon, Pokemon. It's not often that you hear of a children's television episode being banned, but here you go. In fact, many episodes of Pokemon, including Beauty and the Beach, have been banned. Electric Soldier Porygon is an episode that sees Ash traveling inside the Pokeball's transmitting device. In one scene, Pikachu causes an explosion that results in the screen flashing red and blue. This resulted in instances of blindness, nausea, and convulsions among numerous Japanese children, and nearly 700 kids were taken to the hospital. To prevent further incidents of Pokemon shock, Nintendo banned the episode from airing again, and it was never released outside of Japan. Number 6. Promises, Promises, Boy Meets World.
Topanga, this is our prom night.
It's his prom night too.
Yes, but I want everything to go exactly perfectly right.
Promises, Promises is part Boy Meets World, part American Pie. The episode revolves around Cory and Topanga attempting to lose their virginity on prom night. After the Disney Channel secured the show's syndication rights, it cut suggestive scenes from various episodes so the content would appear more suitable for their younger demographic. As you can imagine, this greatly upset many diehard fans of the show. While the episode initially made it to air on Disney during its first syndication run, it caused complaints from parents who protested the sexual storyline, leading the Disney Channel to ban it from future airings.
So, What do you want to do?
Number 5. The City of New York versus Homer Simpson. The Simpsons.
$9? This one's on me. Great! We're all going to New York.
The City of New York versus Homer Simpson is a great Simpsons episode that sees the family traveling to New York to recover their vehicle, which had been taken by Barney Gumble. The wheel-clamped car is eventually found at the World Trade Center.
Your vehicle is illegally parked at One World Trade Plaza. Ooh.
While there is nothing malicious within the episode itself, it was removed from syndication after the September 11th attacks due to the World Trade Center's relevance to the plot. It remained banned from television for over 5 years, until it began to re-emerge around 2006 in a heavily edited form.
Oh, shit.
Number 4. Partial Terms of Endearment. Family Guy.
Well, Lois, that's why we're here. We were wondering if you would be our surrogate.
Oh my God.
Family Guy is no stranger to controversy. The first episode to be banned was the Jewish-centric When You Wish Upon a Weinstein way back in the early 2000s, and Partial Terms of Endearment followed in its footsteps several years later. The episode sees Lois becoming a surrogate mother for her old friend. However, when her friend is killed in an accident, Lois and Peter must decide whether to abort the baby or carry it to term. While the episode aired on BBC Three in the UK, it was banned from airing in America by Fox, who took issue with the sensitive storyline.
Well, I have to say I feel a little better about it. I think this may be the right thing to do.
Number 3. The Puerto Rican Day. Seinfeld.
No, it's the Puerto Rican Day Parade!
Beloved show that it is, not even Seinfeld is above controversy. One of the final episodes of the show was called The Puerto Rican Day, and it saw the characters stuck in Manhattan's Puerto Rican Day Parade. The episode received harsh criticism due to its negative portrayal of Puerto Ricans, and for a scene in which Kramer accidentally sets a Puerto Rican flag on fire. The episode resulted in angry letters and protests, and NBC apologized and subsequently refused to re-air the episode.
It's not very nice.
When episodes of the 9th season were brought into syndication, the Puerto Rican Day was initially absent, although it has returned to the air as of the early 2000s.
My car!
Number 2. Home. The X-Files.
Hey, Scully, what if each of the Peacock brothers was the father of that child?
Home may be one of the series' best episodes, but it's also one of the most controversial. While The X-Files usually centered on the paranormal, this episode saw Mulder and Scully investigating an isolated, incestuous family in the small town of Home, Pennsylvania. The episode's writers, Glenn Morgan and James Wong, wanted to make the episode as shocking as possible, and they definitely succeeded.
Andy, what are you doing?
Taking one good last look around before it all changes.
While the episode was generally praised, some took issue with its violence and disturbing nature. Owing to the mature content of the episode and the criticisms leveled against it, Fox refused to re-air the episode, with the exception of a special Halloween event 3 years after its initial airing.
This is our home, and this is the way it's gonna stay.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
What'll it be, boys? Juice, milk, soda? Or a cold one?
You know, that guy looks a little like
Stephen Marcy!
Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight? Come out tonight, come out tonight. Buffalo gals, won't you come out tonight and dance by the light of the moon?
Number 1. 200 and 201, South Park.
A threat against the creators of South Park, a warning by a radical Islamic group right here in America, right here in New York, that they will end up dead because of a cartoon.
South Park has consistently been one of television's most controversial shows, and this is most evident in its 200th and 201st episodes. These episodes saw various celebrities filing a class action lawsuit against the town of South Park. However, the celebrities promised to drop the lawsuit if the town can get the Prophet Muhammad to meet them.
You get Muhammad to appear in South Park, or your little town is done!
In response to Muhammad's role in the story, the radical organization Revolution Muslim issued warnings comparable to death threats to Trey Parker and Matt Stone. After the airing of 200, Comedy Central heavily censored 201, and the episodes have never re-aired on TV. In addition, neither episode is available to digitally stream or buy, although they are available on the Season 14 DVD.
I'm sorry, Muhammad, but will you please step out of the bear costume?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.